Hey everybody, it is Roly, and I just wanted to jump in and share a little bit about the ionic foot detox and the zapper. So I wanted to be able to talk a little bit about what it is, and so when you're coming in, how to be able to use it, that kind of thing. So that's where things are. So when you come in, you would come and get a bucket filled, or a bucket, or a foot bucket, and so you would fill it with water, whatever temperature that is good for your own feet. I am a super hot person in terms of water, and soaking my feet or having a bath is always like super warm. So I always have it nice and warm. So has like handy little legs to be able to hold things on. And so you would actually fill it until the ionizer, and I actually forgot to grab the ionizer. And so you would actually put the ionizer in the foot soak. And so the ionizer so it's about this high. So you just need to make sure that there's enough water covering the ionizer. And then it gets plugged into the machine. So you actually take it, set it down in front of you, and then you get it plugged into the machine. And so this is the machine that comes with. And so these here are twisted around. And so I have the 2 unit system. And so two people can actually use it at the same time. And so each has its own function on each side. And so you would put this bracelet on. And so you stick the bracelet on, you set the temperature, or like you set the time for how long that you're going to do it for, which is 30 minutes. But you also have the power. So how much do you want it to be able to, like what are the hertz or whatever it is that you want to be able to do. So it has low, medium, and high. So you can adjust it that way. So you just put the bracelet on your wrist. And then once you're all set up, it also has, and then you just push start, and then you just sit there and it'll do its own thing. So that part is actually kind of cool. And then we have so as well to the machine is that we have these belts that you can also take, and you just wrap the belt around. It's just a warming belt, and you just take it and you put it around your body, and it just heats up and it plugs into the back of the machine. And so and it heats up and it's nice and warm. So it's great if that's something that you want to be able to have. A lot of the people that come in don't necessarily use these because of the heat. And so whereas a couple of people actually use the heat, but that's as part of the foot detox, you can actually have that done. And then the other thing that is available, and you can also do it inside, like on the machine as well, is on the front. It's called the zapper. But I have a separate one because if somebody's using the foot detox, they can't use, even if one side is being used, the other side can't be used for the zapper because I guess it uses different frequencies. I'm not sure how that part of it works, but apparently it doesn't work to be able to have it going on both sides. So we have this little gadget that you plug it in, and it has the 3 different levels. And so the zapper is good for being able to get rid of parasites, overabundance of heat. Oh, Tracy Witten help me is. So here's the ionizer. So this here is what goes in the tub. And so the tub of water is, so you just want to make sure that the water covers the top of that. So that's what you're wanting to do. And so you just plug it into any one of the levels that you want to be able to use them for. So the levels are, so the small one, so the small one is called basic. So that's 15 hertz. Yeah, 15 hertz. And then kilohertz is neutral, 2.5. And then 30 is for acidic. So for neutral, acidic, or basic, those are what you're actually looking to release out of the system. So like that's what you have. So like if you're coming in to use the zapper, that's like a separate machine, because like I said, you can't use it at the same time. But I do have the separate machine that we purchased. And then you plug in, once you plugged it into that part, you then plug in these 2 little gadgety things, your copper rods. And so you just sit for the 30 minutes with these in your hand with the current running through it. And so then it provides that circuit to be able to help clear up any kind of parasites or anything like that. So that is that. In terms of the ionic foot detox, so I've got my cheat sheet so that I can so that I'm not missing anything, just because I wanted to be able to share a little bit about what it does. Is so it has the negative ions, so it actually negatively charged particles, so it actually helps to do that. It actually helps to increase metabolism. It helps to with free radicals, oxidative stress. It helps to set up the pH balance, your pH level. So it also helps with toxic acidosis, systemic acidity, and acid imbalance. And it also helps with the lymphatic system, detoxification, so detoxification cleanse, and the pathogenic parasites or harmful microorganisms, toxins, dehydration, um, electric, electromagnetic pollution, living environment, emotions, and thoughts. So these are all the things that it actually helps with. So, but yeah, so the sessions are $47, and that includes taxes for a 30-minute session. And you just book it online, and I'll put the link in the comments. And so you just book it online, and whatever it is that the time works for you, then that's when you are able to get it set up. You can do two people at a time. So like if you can come with your spouse, or you can come do a mother-daughter, or any kind of thing like that as well. So like there's always 2 units available at a time. So you're each having your own session, but you can do them both at simultaneously at the exact same time. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys today about the ionic foot detox, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye for now.